Hello traders, this is Rich with BreedingWithTheMarkets.com. This is going to be a support and resistance recap. I did a video about 6 days ago on support and resistance and gave you some examples as to why, or it's unknown why support and resistance is being taught by picking the peaks and the valleys. So let me go ahead and get over to the screen. Here's the screen here. If you remember, I had mentioned before about how price continues to move in the upward direction. We had a lot of traders here. They teach the support and resistance. Here's a little peak, a move with a strong move down, and they were more than likely going to short in this area. Now, mind you, this was 6 days ago on the British pound US dollar. I had explained that picking tops and bottoms and then just trading off them, it's not a good strategy at all. It's actually stupid, and I can't fix stupid. So right here, I was talking about where price was at. If you look in that video, and I said, if you knew that price was going up to this area, then why aren't you long? But they typically wait. Support and resistance traders wait for this price to get to a certain point, and they either take it short or they take it long from the bottom. So they want price to come down here, bounce, take a bounce. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, and then take it long. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see if I can bring up another chart for you. Here's another chart. And I had explained that either price is going to rip through this, come back down and retest and take off, or just rip through it, or go ahead and price turn, retest, and then back down. I said I would not take it short and I would not take it long at this time because of the way that I view the market. So let's go ahead and see where we're at on the chart. I'll pull that up. We can go from there. Go to 1 hour. Where's the 1 hour here? Go to the 1 hour chart. It doesn't look good already, does it? And I had explained. Okay. Remember these touches? You know what we're going to do? Check this out. We're going to go back. And we're going to draw these lines real quick. No rhyme or reason. I'm just showing you what they're trying to explain to you and give you all this detail. It's crazy. We can get off of this thing here. Oh, and look at that. Touches. This is what they're looking for. Well, I can do it by accident. You can do it by accident also. See that? By accident. It's not how to trade, traders. If you value your time and you want a skill, stop doing that. Not going to help you out. It's my opinion. And it's not going to help you out. I can see the market. I understand that's not going to help you. So you don't want to believe me? And good luck trading. This mentality, buying at support, selling at resistance, is not high probability trade. Can it work? Sometimes. Is it a high probability trade? No. They're not even on the right side of the market. I can see when they trade. Any trader that posts on YouTube, any trader that posts on YouTube, if they show their chart, I can see exactly where they're at in the market. So can you. But can you tell if they're trading on the right side of the market, meaning that the trade is good with a high probability or not? And most people cannot tell you that. So this is what we did on the last video. This is where price was at the time I did the video. This is where they wanted to take a short. Oops, this is where they wanted to take a short. And then I had said over here, this is another area. Strong move away. They would take a short. This is a fact. This is what they do. They see an area with touches. They see a peak, valley, a high. They're going to take it in the opposite direction. There is absolutely nothing on this chart from what they're saying for a legitimate trade short. I explained that I wouldn't take it short. It's crazy. Look at this. How many traders lost or admit they lost? I know someone who's a guru on TV that's telling people that he had DCA this. Hedge their way out. How many people following them? How many people following him are wondering where they're going to get their next mortgage payment? Does this look like something to take? Would you take this south? Would you honestly trade that? I bet you would if you're following the wrong person. 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss, plus all of the trades. They say, well, it comes up here, comes down, oh, comes back up here. I'm going to take another position here, and I'm going to take another position here, and I'm going to take another position here. When does it stop, traders? When does it stop? Is that a trading system? I'm sorry, but that's crap. How can you do this? 280 pips later. 280 pips. Well, some of these guys say I have a $25,000 stop loss. I have a $60,000 stop loss. Oh, really? So let's ask a question. If they had a $60,000 stop loss, do you think their stop loss, they had 60,000 or 50,000 from this point to this point to cover their trade, the risk to reward? No. That's bullshit. No. Their stop loss is probably about right here. And if they said it was up here, well, that's another stupid move right here. We'll just go right above the high. That's right. Right above the high. What happened? Oh, wait a minute. We'll take this one above this high too. Boom. What happened? Do you understand? I'm actually showing you. If you go back 6 days ago, this chart was clean. Price. It's about right here. Right here. And I said there's probably traders short in this area. And I said, as soon as they saw this red candle here, why that's a confirmation, I have no idea. It's stupid. Oh, there's my red candle. Ooh, look at that. It's an engulfing bearish candle. Bearish engulfing candle right there. Oh, got to go short. Followed by a bullish engulfing candle with an attitude. It just swamped and ate that thing right up. Guessing. And then they were going to take it short right here. Guessing. And what happened? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. They have no idea where they're at on the chart. They don't have a clue. I'm not just saying that. Somebody that can actually read a chart, read a tape, read a chart, read price action. And I'm not talking about the Elliott waves and all of these names and stuff like that. When you can actually read a chart, real time, fast, lower time frames, you get up into these higher time frames. This is a 4 hour. And I was talking about this on a 1 hour. If you can read a chart on a lower time frame, each time frame you go up, it gets easier and easier and easier because it's kind of lazy. It's like you're in lazy land. And these guys are trading off an hour, 4 hour chart, daily chart. I mean, it takes a whole day to print a candle. Whole day to print a candle, and then they guess their way. They're guessing. I know they're guessing because I can see the chart. I understand the chart. So they can't say they're not guessing. And if they're not guessing, then they haven't leveled up to be able to read the chart. It's gambling. There's so much more to learn other than just pushing buttons. And if you have a gambler mentality, it's not going to work in trading. You're going to lose your hard-earned money. I keep saying this, skill first. Skill is number one. Skill is number one. It's not about the money. Do not put money in the market. Don't do that. You must have a skill. And if you can actually read and learn to read the chart, life is a lot better. FOMO comes from a lack of knowledge in the market. That's a fact. The more knowledge you have in the market, the less FOMO you have. It's a fact. There is no fear of missing out. I said not to take it short. And I said I wouldn't take it long right here at the date and time that we had the video, because that's not how I trade. I don't just jump in because you obviously don't know what price is going to do. There's no predicting what price is going to do. I know what not to do is to take this short. And at the next peak, all of these traders lost their money from taking this short. They had a sell limit up here. They had a sell limit. So when price came up to this point, it automatically got them in the market. They had a stop loss and they had a profit target. And guess what happened? They lost this trade again, over and over and over again. Why do you want to keep doing that? Why do you want to keep following people that can't even answer simple, specific questions? It's not a hunch. It's not intuition. It's not 20 years, 15 years, 10 years experience. Who cares? Can you read the chart? Can you methodically and objectively explain to a person that's asking a question why you actually entered that trade without saying comes from experience? That leaves the other trader in Wonderland. It's not fair to the trader. And that same trader must use his head and logic. Wait a minute. Is trading this difficult? No one said trading's easy. But if you have a lack of knowledge in trading, it's really difficult. If you have a lack of education, the appropriate education in trading, it's very difficult. If you follow a gambler, you're going to be a gambler and you will lose your money. I doubt you will be profitable. You will probably quit before or after you lose everything that you've worked hard for. By following a support and resistance trader who cannot explain why they're taking these trades other than a hunch. Whether he or she is teaching this and not showing you any objective reasons why, other than it's a higher high, a lower high, a lower low. Let's give an example here. It's so frustrating, man. It's frustrating for you guys, man. It's shit. So price went up, came down. Price went up. Who's to say right here, this price is not going to go down? Oh, well, we had a move up. Who cares? We had a move up. Who cares? Oh, this is bullish. Who cares? That doesn't answer the question. They just draw a line on the chart and say, well, this is the reason. It's not the reason. Who cares? You mean to tell me because this is a low, then a higher low, then a higher low, that this is automatically going to create another higher low? Who taught you that? Oh, well, it's a high probability because you see it broke a high right here, or it broke this high, and therefore this is a new high from this point over here, and we swept some liquidity. Then it came down and created a new low. They're going back in history and they're going, the reason this dumped here created a lower low, or I'm sorry, created a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. That's why price is moving down. Price, depending on the chart that you have, is moving all over the place. Look at it. And we can even get lower. I trade on a minute chart. You think this is busy? Better know what the hell you're doing. This is not hard at all to trade. This is not hard at all. It's kind of like Sleepy Joe. It's not hard at all. Point is, traders are guessing. They're absolutely guessing where price is going. And they're being taught to trade at the highs and lows. Trading was that simple. Trading was that simple. We would have a lot more profitable traders and it wouldn't be a 95% fail rate if trading was that simple. Trading is not that simple. That's a gambling mentality. That is a gambling mentality. Are you following a gambler? He or she that is teaching that, it has a gambling mentality. There is nothing on this chart. You can see where price is going. There's nothing on this chart that says price is going to turn right here. Oh, well, it came up. Yeah, it probably came up, knocked your stop out. Came up and it dipped down. I would have got out there. It's a gambling mentality again. Okay. Can't fix stupid. They're picking tops and bottoms and telling traders that this is how you can make millions of dollars. All you do is pick a top and bottom, support and resistance. You don't need anything else. He or she has cash flow of money coming in. And they get windfall trades. They have cash flow of money coming in and then invest, because investing is different than trading. Then they invest it into the market. See if we got something down here. What do we have? What is this? Meta, it's macro. Gaps, right? Gaps. I just call the imbalances gaps too. I love markets like this. We got Amazon. Let's see if we could pull up a history. I used to trade Amazon around $200 a share. See if we can go back. Just an example for support and resistance. The stock market is designed to go up. It's not designed to fail. And it's investing, right? So made a higher high or the all-time high and came back down. Well, if the stock market is designed to go up, it could very well do this too, right? Or it can hit here. And I'm guessing, I'm not saying that price is going to do that, but I'm giving you an example of investors, what they do. Being an investor is not like being a trader. Investing, if you come in here and you would have purchased at this low right here, you are investing your money in hopes that the market turns at that point in time and goes in the upward direction. Well, the stock market is designed to go up. So you could take a position hypothetically there. You could take another position here. You could take another position here. And you can take another position here, whatever, if you love Amazon or your favorite stock, right? And these positions come down and they'll eventually go up. So we're kind of buying the dips. Some people may have bought at the all-time high. That's okay. They love Amazon. That's okay. And hopefully they had money to purchase it again. But people that don't have the experience, they see this and they say, oh my gosh, I made the worst investment in my life. And it may turn out that way, right? But the point is, if you don't have the knowledge in the market and you don't understand the direction of the market, you're at risk from losing everything. And how long, picture this, 2007 and 2008, the market took a dump again. There were so many people that lost their retirement. And they lost their retirement. They say, investors, I'm just repeating what they say. I'm not giving any financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I have a financial license. So no one related to my community or website, none of us give financial advice. The point is, imagine this over 20 years of investing, and then 2007, 2008 hits, and the market moves down drastically. A lot of people lost what they call their retirement. Yes, they invest because they were told the market over a period of time will continue to go up. Unfortunately, at the 20-year mark or 30-year mark, when somebody goes to retire, doesn't mean the market's not going to take a little dip or a big dip. It's a chance. If you have money in the market you're taking a chance, whether it's an investment or whether it's trading. Either way, you're taking a chance. Do you have the proper education to understand where to get in on the market with the highest probability? That's all this is probability. Seriously. Trading is not being right or wrong, but having the highest probability trade at the right time in the right place, which gives you a higher probability for some financial gains or to hone in on your skills, and then you repeat that. But if you're out there guessing on a chart, picking the tops and bottoms of a chart, and whenever price comes down to a valley or a low, and you say, I'm going to buy for no other reason that I'm just going to buy. You don't have any other further education. You were told, go on a 4-hour chart or a higher time frame and pick the tops and bottoms and execute your trades. That is a recipe for disaster. Now, they may post, he or she may post that they have a lot of traders that are profitable doing this. Honestly, those people that say that they're profitable doing that probably have a lot of money or resources. And what they will do is if they lose a trade, they will double up on the next trade. And if they lose that trade, they will double up again. Is that gambling to you? That's gambling to me. Why would you do that? Can you trade a 1 lot, 2 lot consistently, 1 contract or 2 contracts consistently? Not because you're down 5, I'm going to enter 10. That is gambling. And then you turn around and say, 1 trade covered all my losses for the month. You're lucky. Because that 1 trade could have wiped you out for a lifetime. You either have a skill or you don't have a skill. Listen to those who communicate and show you the way through the chart. Ask them important questions. Show me why you would take a position here. And explain in detail, please. Can they explain in detail other than price is overextended? What's the definition of price being overextended? I may have used that term before, but I understand the chart. I'm reading the chart. But I don't just look at price and go, overextended. I can see their trades. I can see their style. I cannot unsee the market. When I see a trade posted, I just look at it. And I ask myself, what was that trader's thought of getting in the market? Because that's how I learned too. Maybe they saw something that I didn't see, but for the most part, I can read the shit out of a chart. So you're not going to fool me with your lingo. Can you answer those important questions? Can they answer those important questions? Because saying you're trading off a hunch or an intuition, or just because I've seen this before, okay, we've all seen the chart before. Now what? We've all seen price go up and down. Now what? Be honest with yourself. Do you value your time? If you value your time, ask the important questions. If you're not getting the answers you need, you may want to follow someone else or do your homework. Think logically. Every trader that knows what they're doing in the market will be able to objectively, without opinion, show you exactly why they entered this trade and why they lost this trade. Every trader loses. It takes 1 bad day. Just because you're profitable 1 month doesn't mean you're going to be profitable the next month, 50-50, right? But if you know the chart, you can read price action like it's part of your soul, and you understand where price is going for a reason, and you understand that price has not shown its weak hand. Like at the blackjack table, traders need to learn how to take advantage of the market when it's weak. Do you know how to take advantage of the market at its weakest point? Sorry for messing up. I'm not going to edit. I have so much to say. And it's very difficult to sit here and watch thousands and thousands and thousands of traders scratching their heads in Discord, not getting the answers they need. You know, I was in a few Discords and stuff, and I've had a lot of traders reach out to me and say, hey, listen, you know, I'll pay you to teach, and could you please teach me? And when they approached me from a Discord that I belong to, I wasn't there for that. Uh, you know, have some integrity. I could have very easily taught a bunch of people throughout different Discords. Easily. They reached out to me all the time, but I have self-worth. I was in that Discord not to gain, you know, any financial gains from teaching others in a place where that was not my Discord to do so. I don't really believe in Discords. There's a lot of negative thoughts in Discords, trading Discords and communities. There are people there for the wrong reasons. And not only that, you find that when you're successful and you're in a Discord, shitload of haters, man. And even there are some traders with Discords that can't even accept that there are people in their Discords that trade better than they do. And they hate it. They hate it. They try to knock you down. Can't knock a trader down. You're not supposed to knock a trader down. So when I talk, you know who you are. You know who you are. To be honest, he or she can't trade. I can see it. They're gambling. Yes, they're gambling. So I go back from my experiences in my journey. And you really have to understand who you're following. There are a lot of good traders out there. And there are a lot of traders that mislead or gamble their way through life. And they may have gotten lucky. But the luck is running out. The luck is running out. So that's all I have today. I hope that you understand where our price was 6 days ago on that chart. Go back, it's the pound US dollar. On the 1 hour chart, go back about 6 days as price was moving up and headed towards that high on the upper left. And what did price do? Price didn't stop. Price is full steam ahead. And it blew through one peak, blew through the next peak with an attitude. If you are a support and resistance trader, you may want to think twice, because just support and resistance alone, not going to work. That's my opinion. Remember, I can see the market. I guarantee that, but that's my experience. If you don't want to believe what I say, that if you're just a support and resistance trader, that's up to you. I wish you well, and maybe you've learned something that works for you when price does come to support and resistance. And that is fine too. There's thousands of ways to trade, but one way for certain, gambling is not the way. Have a great day, traders. Peace.